Look at the grumpy face. Lemon, what are you doing? I want a nap. That's not how she sounds. She usually has a cuter voice than that. Hi. Okay, so I want to call this video part of a new thing I'm doing. Well, it's not a new thing. It's just I want to tell you a story, and I'm going to tell you the story. Not like any fancy like way or anything. Sorry, distractions. So I'm going to tell you a story that happened. I need to look at here. So I work in a shop, a checkout assistant. Woohoo! Fun times. I hate it. Okay, it's fine. But like, sometimes you get like customers who are mean and you just have to smile and be nice, which I am. I'm great. So there was this lady, I was serving her, and she had lots of shopping, and she gave me her bags. And if like they give you their bags, that means you can pack. I said, would you like me to help pack? And then she was like, yeah, sure. So I was like packing, like putting frozen with frozen, and like all the fridge stuff, like all the cold stuff, and like, you know, the raw meats together, and then like homeware together, like in separate little bags, and getting all organized for her. I don't like just throwing things in. You have to like kind of, put some extra effort in, You can't just be like, that's how you lose a job. So I was doing that, and then she came to like, she'd finished loading her stuff on the belt, and she came up and she was like, and I was like, okay, so like I was explaining where everything was. I was like, this is your meats, this is your cold, in case you wanted to keep up that like system. And sounds like I'm really particular. I'm not always. And she was like, oh, thanks. I don't mind. I usually just shove it in. I'm like, alright, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying I like to let people know where things are. So, no offense, it's fine. Go ahead, do what you like. And she was like, okay. And she's like, I never do shopping. My husband does the shopping. And he's very particular like you. And I'm like, well, I'm not always particular, but it's nice to be like organised. And she was like, you're a Libra, aren't you? And I'm like, how did you know that? Like, what? And she's like, yeah, like all Libras are like particular. You're the female version of my husband, so you're a Libra. And I'm like, aren't other star signs like particular too? And she's like, mostly Libras. I'm like, right, okay. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I bet that you're going on holiday and you pack things and they're in little baggies and everything's organised and folded nicely. I'm like, how did you know that? I am going on holiday in June, late June, and I've already started packing. And I kind of nervous giggled like, that's gonna look really good. So she was like, yeah. So if you ever get married, like when she was leaving, that was like, then like you don't have long to chat because we're doing the checkout stuff, checkout stuff. And she was like, when she was leaving, she's like, if you get married, you need to marry an Aquarius. I'm like, cool. And she's like, because they're the only people that'll put up with you, because I'm an Aquarius and I have to put up with my husband. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And she's like, or another Libra, because then you'll have a very organised household. I'm like, cool, thanks. So yeah, that was my creepy kind of experience. I don't know if she's like one of those like, I don't really believe in like psychics or anything, but that was like weird. Like, I don't know how many star signs there are, like 10 or something. I don't know. I'm not really into that either. And I don't really believe in that because most things, like if someone tells you something positive, you're gonna believe it. Like, oh, like in the near future, you're gonna have like a really organised day that day, or today you're gonna see a lot of the colour blue. But now that someone said, oh, you're gonna see a lot of the colour blue, you're gonna, in your head, be looking out for the colour blue. That's the kind of thing I think. Like, I watched Dan Brown and he like demystifies everything, but then he does all that creepy stuff, so that's a mind fuck too. So yeah, I was like, really? That was weird. It was weird, but like, wow. I don't know if I believe now. I don't know. I'm just still like skeptical, but that was strange. And I thought I'd share. So, woohoo! Sharing is caring. Okay, what was that? Let me know if you've had any weird experiences like that. Okay, thanks, bye!